Alright, friends, hello. How is everyone?
S.T.A.L.K.E.R said, hello.
Hello.
S.T.A.L.K.E.R said, where is chat box
There it
lol?
is. There it is. Okay. We're ready. Let's get started. Still under the weather, if you can believe it or not. It's been 3 days of this nonsense. Going on 4. This is where we were, I remember now. Yeah. What are you looking for in that detector? Thank you. And about Major Bridge. check this building on the way here. The RPG. Since I'm so close, I'm gonna pass by that area. Make it to that stash. Oh man, this is cool. The aim button for the RPG is really mushy. What about the trigger? Trigger has a wall, and it's mushy too. Is our skeef still poor? Yeah, he's poor. Gotta sell this. Well, in Malachite.
Шановні співробітники, доводжу до вашого відома. Прилади нічного бачення для польових робіт купуються за особисті кошти. Центр не сплачує за них в бюджет.
At Raiden Rising Revengeance. Said. Miss it's that time of the stream again.
Raiden. Hold on. Yep. I'm still under the weather. That job I have keeps getting me sick. Gives me diseases that make me sick. 3 days of this nonsense now. Can you believe it?
At Yasnazori 3292. Said. Vidala Hopal Juvengia, Stalkera, smiley
you.
face.
Vidaloho Punjilangia to you too. Yaznazorai. S.T.A.L.K.E.R. Whoa! Why do they call it electrocute if you don't become more cute when you get electrocuted? Alright then, I don't believe it's your last two euros. But thank you so much. I'm gonna use it to buy medicine. Because I will pass away soon if I do not get medicine. Maybe I'm exaggerating.
At Raiden Rising Revengeance.
But
Said,
there's no exaggerating
I have
how
97 cents left.
I feel. I knew it, you had some more. See? Have fun with the bloodsucker, boys. I'm not in the mood to get into fights with bloodsuckers or mercs. Dalo ho cucaracha, Stalker.
At Raiden Rising Revengeance. Said, I'm working RN, well working in the sense of I'm renovating a corner and I don't get paid.
So cool. What are you renovating a corner of? I once heard a CEO say that our generation seems to think that work is a bad thing and that we need to start looking at work as a good thing. And after doing some work that didn't make him rich, but made me feel like I was getting something useful done for the world, I got
At
it.
Raiden Rising Revengeance. Said, it's like 1 of 10 in the practical classroom.
Okay, so it's still classwork. So you're the one paying to do it. Yeah, it's not the same thing. That's not what I'm talking about. Don't jump off things with a knife in your hand. Not safe.
At Yasnazori 3292. Said, I completed the Duga. But now every NPC feels like a main quest boss. Every bandit takes off half my HP with one shot.
Are you playing on Master? You're playing on Master, aren't you? Hold on, I need to bring something over.
At Raiden Rising Revengeance. Said, I'll send you a photo later of my progress.
Please do.
At Yasnazori 3292. Said, no, I am playing on Stalker XD.
That's just weird. Gentlemen, I hope you don't mind me getting some medicine in my system. Hold on. Need a coffee first before I get the medicine, because then the coffee tastes like shit. Maybe that was a bad idea. Maybe I shouldn't drink that coffee. Maybe I should have stayed asleep and kept recovering. But these streams are gratifying work. They are work, don't get me wrong, to a degree. Because I under normal circumstances, I would not be up at 6 in the morning playing Stalker 2. But spending time with you guys is a lot of fun. So it's very fun work.
At Yasnazori 3292. Said, drinking coffee like a shot of vodka, smiley face.
Probably done that with coffee more times than I've done that with vodka too. I have what we may call in the business a problem.
At Nick_Nick. Said, hello.
Hola Nick. Thank you for stopping by, my friend.
At Raiden Rising Revengeance. said. Also I would have break RN but I couldn't take a break cause one of the thingies I gotta put on the wall was almost done and I can't have them too long laying out, 8 minutes max.
So you're working with something crafts-like. You're painting and you're installing things.
At Raiden Rising Revengeance said. I don't know how to explain it in English.
Then explain it in another language. Of course. Is it Polish? Is it German? Go ahead, explain away.
At Nick_Nick said. Explain it in Mandarin.
Yeah, explain it in Mandarin. Sure. Shut the fuck up. No sukrajte його ту коню. Ven, sukrajte to tu coño. Rapa tu madre.
At Raiden Rising Revengeance said. The stream is buffering a lot BTW cause the connection in here is bad so I'll have a delay. I'll finish up and then write it in German and then you can put it in a translator or some. At Yasnazori3292
What's the fun in that?
said. Explain it in Dominican Republic. At Nick_Nick said. You're so right. At Nick_Nick said. Dominican Republic, 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 French fries.
French fries.
Nick_Nick said. Crap, last was a bonus I guess.
Yeah, it was a bonus. I liked it. Hope you guys are enjoying the stream despite me being very weak and under the weather. Let's get that medicine in. Don't look. This is not pleasant looking.
At Nick_Nick
I need to take this into my throat
said,
and squirt it.
Am I trippin' or TDS is a bit faster today?
I haven't changed anything. Oh, that feels so much good. So much good. So much better. That spray basically numbs my throat, so the pain is gone. Take away the pain, sparks fly.
At Nick_Nick said. Oh no, he is squirting.
Yeah, I squirted that in my in my throat. It feels kind of trippy when you do it because it's like really minty. I drank the coffee first. Oh, I can go up here.
At Yasnazori3292 said. The weather outside my window is the same as in game RN.
Damn, Stalker 2 is so realistic. It's the same weather as in the game. Just foggy.
Сталкер питає у молодняка, у якого мутанта 4 ноги і 1 рука. Молоді зніяковіли думають, а він їм уситого.
Oh, мій друзі. Everyone just sitting there living the moment.
At Nick_Nick said. So I guess you are a stalker too. Heart of Chernobyl.
Треба було свій перший артефакт на
Really?
пам'ять зберегти.
That's
At Raiden
the
Rising
detector
Revengeance
you're running?
said, "Hold on, I got an idea."
Ну, анекдот сам себе не розкаже. Усе сталкер по трубі. Тут чує, щось попереду ворушиться. Він туди ліхтарику. Кровосос. Світить назад. Там теж кровосос.
At Raiden Rising Revengeance, said,
Тепер можна
"I
і
could just put in
бажання
whatever I
заходити.
wanted to translate into the integrated translator in my phone's keyboard."
Треба було свій перший
Skeef the Shredder. Check it out. Damn. Skeef has flawless technique.
коліна крутить. Значить, скоро дощ. Дамо вибір.
At Raiden Rising Revengeance, said, "I had to skip my break because I had already prepared a wallpaper and it only needs to soak for 8 minutes."
Doesn't work.
At Niche_Nick, said, "Certified campfire banger."
I hope you
At
enjoyed that.
Niche_Nick, said,
It scared
"Let
all the
me add
friends
some
away.
lyrics. Dominican Republic, Dominican Republic, Dominican Republic,
no,
Dominican
we're late.
Republic, Dominican Republic, Dominican Republic, Dominican Republic, Dominican Republic."
They were a second too late.
Щось коліна крутить.
Let's get moving. Dominican Republic, Dominican Republic, Dominican Republic, Dominican Republic. Cool. Cool. By the way, guys, at work, while I'm sitting in a corner, because I'm still going to work, I'm just not accepting any visits that weren't previously booked. So I'm only taking the people that I've accepted reservations with. I'm sitting in a corner playing Red Dead Redemption on my phone, which is shockingly good. They did such a good job with that. I think the kitty cats are dead at this point. Because I got the kitty cats once. I don't think they respawn until a long time later. Imagine every time you go through this tree that you fight 2 Bayons. Nah, man. Oh, yeah, I already looted everything there too then. So, yeah.
At Niche_Nick, said, "You mean via remote play or SMTH?"
What do you mean? No, natively, on the phone. Natively. Yeah, let me show you. Okay. Here is phone. Right? Can you see phone? Here's Red Dead Redemption. Boop.
At Niche_Nick,
It opens up
Said.
Netflix.
Huh.
Verifies your license. Give it a minute. Watch. It verifies your license. Oh, I should protect Skeef. Minute. That way we can time how long it takes. There it is. Recognize that? There's the dev. There's the porting team. We're in. And it looks and runs really, really well.
At Nick_Nick
Yes, way.
said, "No way."
Yes. That is nice. So I can show you some gameplay. Check it out. Where's the walking stick? Some shots.
At Yasnazori3292 said, "But it's the old one RDR?" At Raiden Rising
Yeah,
Revengeance said,
It's
"I gotta head out cause the teacher is back. I'll send you a photo as I said later of the corner."
tell the
At
teacher
Yasnazori3292
that this is very important.
said, "Oh, at Nick_Nick said, "I mean RDR1 is not that demanding but still whoa."
RDR is not that demanding anymore. It was hard to run back in its day. PS3 only ran it at 600p. And the Xbox 360 barely kept up with the frame rate.
At Raiden Rising Revengeance
But yeah,
said,
it's really
"If you are
old.
still live after I get home, he'll come back." At Nick_Nick
Yeah.
said, "OFC."
But if in 2010 you would have told me that Red Dead Redemption would become a mobile game, I would have maybe believed you a little bit, but I would have thought it was like in 2040 or something. Not just 15 years after. Because if you picture that, that means 15 years after 2010, everybody has a PS3 in their pocket, basically. Which just tell people now that in 2040, you'll be able to run S.T.A.L.K.E.R 2 on your phone. That's pretty wild. Come on, Skeef. Run, buddy. Look at them legs. Look at them legs. Look at them legs. Dominican Republic, Dominican Republic, Dominican Republic, Dominican Republic. Yo parezco una correa porque doy fuetazo. La gente dice Miguel Bárbara Sasazo. Yo vengo siendo Jordan, tú vienes siendo Puma. Quítense del medio, viene todo con tu tumba.
At Nick_Nick said, "In 2077 S2 became the most played phone game in America."
Yeah. 7. It became the most played phone in America. Wait, hold on. Lefty is alive here. Lefty is alive. I heard his call. No, he's not alive no more. I missed every shot. I missed every shot. Ah. Why did I do that to myself? Why did I miss every shot? It's Lefty.
At Yasnazori3292 said, "As a kid I used to play on the Sega and dreamt that one day I'd be able to play Sega outside. And now I have a small retro gaming console and I always take it with me on trains or planes."
Yeah, man, that's so
At
cool.
Yasnazori3292
It's one of those things
said,
we can't take for granted.
"Dream come true."
Yeah. I mean, I kind of do the same thing with PSP games on my phone. That's really the extent of my mobile gaming, aside from remote play. But remote play, I don't do that anywhere. I do that where there's really good Wi-Fi only,
At
for obvious
Nick
reasons.
said, "Also, how do you call a mobile phone in your language, like an equivalent of just phone, smartphone, cell phone or?"
Celular. Cellular, basically. In Spain, they call them móvil. Ah, pues se me ha caído el móvil. But here you say teléfono. Or celular. You like cellular. Where's my cellular? Oh, you sit down. Oh, they can shoot through stuff. Like, monolithians are much smarter now. They know when you're behind something and they can shoot through it. You can see that. They knew I was there, so they shot through it. It's pretty... But I can do the same thing. Yeah.
At Niche_Nick said, I think the most frequent word for it here is
Telephone. People call it telefono too. When people are speaking more casually, they say celular. Speaking a little more seriously, they say telefono. So let's say your friend wants to see that they can run Red Dead on their phone. You say, "Ven, pásame el celular." Pásame el celular. But let's say you're in a service center and it's one of your clients. You say, "Permítame su teléfono." So you speak very differently.
Nick said, cellular device.
Well, yeah, but it's short for teléfono celular, which is the same thing that the Spanish do when they say teléfono móvil. They just picked a different word. Did you see how it's blowing fish out of the water? That's pretty cool. Check it out. You guys blowing fish out of the water? Come on, blow some fish out of the water. I'm waiting on you. See? Do you see one there? See? A frog that time. Another frog. That's cool. Let's see if I remember how this puzzle worked. It's something to do with the license plates. 0521 or 5739. It's one of these license plates. 0057. I don't remember. There's the grenade we need. Stop rattling. The Geiger counter is annoying. Oh, if you guys are stuck there, that's good news for me. Nice.
At Niche_Nick said, I was pretty confused with the cell phone when I was far worse at English. Like what, you hold a phone in a cell for some reason? Or are you only allowed to use one in a cell?
I don't even... I don't recall where the term cell for cell phone comes from. It's something I, oddly enough, haven't been curious enough to research. It's the kind of stuff I do research. But I haven't, for some reason.
At Niche_Nick said, I think it has to do with the different cells of the operator network. At Niche_Nick said, or SMTH like that. At Real_Mitya said, a cell is an area covered by a single mobile tower. At Yasnazori3292 said,
I'm sorry.
muted, laughing face. At Niche_Nick said, you're muted, Miguel.
Gracias. But on the internet, I like to be called Misha. This is my performer name. It's like calling Johnny Sins by his real name. You can call me whatever you want, really. I'm not Johnny Sins. I'm in a different line of work. Kyle.
At Yasnazori3292 said, Mikhailo.
Good.
At Kant Gamerite said, Mihalo be correct?
By the way, you guys know what the code for this thing is? It's like 0571. No, it wasn't. But I blew up the grenades.
At Real_Mitya said, 5578. At Niche_Nick said, 0585 or SMTH.
I blew up the grenades. And they still blew me up.
At Yasnazori3292 said, more like MYHLO.
They're back. GSC wants to stop people from street justice. Five, 7, 8. Wow, look at all that food, boys. We're not gonna go hungry. That's a lot of condensed milk. Gimme. Oh, yes, baby. Oh, yes, baby. Yes, baby. Now we can go to Pripyat. If you ever go to Pripyat, the first ride on the Ferris wheel is on Misha. Me, high, low.
At Niche_Nick said, my high-low. At Yasnazori3292 said, or Mishko as well.
Mishko. I like Mishko. It's cuter than Misha. Like, Misha is like Misha. But Mishko is like Mishko. Неплохо, Мишко. Versus неплохо, Misha. But too late. I've already turned Misha Pizdarenko into a brand. Oh. You are monolithians, just taking a leisurely stroll.
Yasnazori3292 said, XD.
That won't be allowed. No monolithians can take leisurely strolls around here. Yeah. Oh, that was a lot of them. I really caught them off guard because they didn't expect anybody to emerge from the dam. From the damn dam. See him now. It's too late for you. That's what you get for wearing night vision goggles during the day.
Niche_Nick said, there is also a Mickey Psych version.
Michiasik. So, one of the guides for the company that brings in the Polish tourists, his name is Mashi, something like that.
@Nick_Nick.
And it's kind of difficult to
A mom
pronounce.
can call you that.
Okay, so it's like an endearing nickname, but it can be belittling in the wrong context as well. So, sorry you guys had to see that, but I'm a warden, and I have no sympathy for the Noontiders.
@Nick_Nick. Said. Yup.
So like if, in a working context, if somebody wants to be condescending, they can call you that. If they want to act like superior to you.
@Yasnazori3292.
Yep, that's how.
Said. Maishij maybe?
Yeah, Maishij. Yeah, that's it. It was, and he taught me how to pronounce Szczesna, which is the Polish goalkeeper who plays for FC Barcelona, which I can pronounce Barcelona just fine, even with a Spanish accent. You know what? The Levina is really good for Snorks. Maybe we're onto something here. You guys see that? It took down Snorks with 3 to 4 shots pretty easily. Yeah, look at that. Wow, I think we found the Levina's secret perks. It's pretty impressive.
@Yasnazori3292. Said. Mishe. It common name in Poland. @Nich_Nick. Said. Shuddy is better. @Real_Mitya. Said. Do you have HP rounds for it?
They're the yellow ones, the hollow points. I guess that's what HP stands for, hollow points. This is just basically what... Yeah, I do. And should be even better then. But this is the rifle that Korshunov gave us at the end of the last quest. Okay.
@Nich_Nick. Said. HP stands for bad penetration.
Yeah, I agree. But good direct impact damage. You know, I don't hate the Levina, but the VSS, or whichever one, I think, yeah, VSS is the one with the square stock. Running that is asinine. Running that is like hating yourself. By the way, I've gotten a couple of hours since I'm only working my employment job, not my own projects while I'm sick. I had a lot more time to play games, so I got to play 1.7 on the PC and 1.7 on the Xbox. PC runs really, really good, and Xbox also runs really, really good. And PS5 is good, but it's, of the three, the weakest by a little bit. Now that I've gotten... They didn't even know what hit him. Anomalous ragdoll.
At Nick_Nick said, clean.
Pretty clean. I'm getting good with the motion controls. All I needed was practice. So, for anyone wondering if they should, you're a little annoyed by the motion controls when you play with them, leave them on and just try to get used to them. The rewards for it are certainly worthwhile. Now Xbox just needs to implement it as well, because see these two branches, right? I can just square up with my analog stick but here's the thing, you see, with the adaptive triggers for the PlayStation, you have to have better trigger discipline, because if I'm careless about my trigger pulls, you can see it makes my reticle shake, but I can still be steady. So here's me being steady. If I'm careless, I'll make it shake. And that's me pulling the trigger up until the wall.
Nick_Nick
But
said,
watch this.
Not on a handheld though, THX.
That was good. Oh yeah, on a handheld, I'm not sure how that would work because you're tilting the screen, and I don't like that. But let's say when the Steam controller comes about and people are using that to play on the TV. If you're on PS5, of course.
At Nick_Nick said, Steam controller is gonna be good.
I'm rather excited for it as well. I normally run this as my PC controller. Alright, hold on, let's see what that shooting is all about. Probably some dogs.
At Real_Mitya said, with the gyroscope you can also have an immersive tremor mechanic if you drink 4 cans of non-stop. At Nick_Nick said, LOL.
If you drink 4 real-life cans of non-stop, I assume, you'll be like that. Get quick-scoped. Okay, I'll just be more reasonable. Ow. Oh. This is what the duty boy should have done. But instead he ran into the anomaly. Damn, what a hell of a way to go. By the way, Nick, I know you like the shotguns, but the reason I don't stick to the shotguns is because
said,
they're really heavy.
You will be unstoppable. At Nick_Nick.
Do you mean non-stoppable?
That was like playing with a jackhammer attached.
Basically. I haven't done the tremor effect in the game yet. I don't have it. I just don't run the non-stop energy drinks. It's just not something I do. I think I saw some bodies up there. Spawning in, yeah. Monolithians. A-Life ruined these guys' lives. They were happy Monolithians and A-Life just killed them in the simulation. A-Life ruined everything. Check it out with a pistol. Boom, I can hit the bottle, bro. Come on. What's up with the accuracy with this thing? Oh. Oh no, this is the pick-upable one. So it doesn't move. Yeah, this one you can't move. Some of the pick-upable items you can't move. But others you can.
At Real_Mitya said, I also find it way easier to scare bloodsuckers away if I'm using an assault rifle instead of a shotgun. At Nick_Nick said, I like shotguns cause I like the punch, and I am a hoarder anyway so I don't mind them being heavy.
I value being lightweight, and that's the real life backpacker in me. value in being lightweight, because when you walk 40 real kilometers of trail with 20 kilos on your back, let alone 184. Oof. That's rough. However, I've had so much work recently that I just haven't given myself the privilege of backpacking. So let's sell this stuff
@Niche
to...
underscore Nick
Aloha.
said, yeah, IRL I try to take as little as possible, but in the game, my dark side takes over.
Все є.
I got all the shit you're gonna need. Aloha. I'm gonna sell the G36 because at this point it's basically useless. Sorry, the GP37. My old night vision has to go. Yeah, that should do it. We're pretty good.
@Niche underscore Nick said,
Заходь ще.
or maybe it's a bright side actually, I don't know.
Maybe it's the bright side actually.
Вчить солдатів біля лівого зайця.
Depends on where you look at it
Бачиш, я
from.
зайнятий.
Alright guys, hold on. I need a tinkle break. I'll be right back. Promise.
Головного немає ні. Командир. Цьому я вже відстрелив. Ну, як позачерговий наряд. Забуду вдома, як страшний сон. Якщо повезу.
Те, що моноліт пройшов у Прип'ять, не означає, що пройдеш і ти. Вхід для сталкерів закритий.
О, а у нас на ППТ ось що зробити.
@Niche underscore Nick said, Dominican Republic, 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 Dominican Republic.
Командире, цілий день бігай, навіть присісти часу не було. Командир, не було часу присісти. 50 присідай. Як позачерговий наряд.
Сталкер. Оновись порядок. Торговець Габела працює 24/7.
Грошей сильно знищився.
Alright, I'm back. Oh, sorry that the Dominican Republic isn't audible in the tinkle break thing.
Мені треба до
I need
Прип'яті.
to add it though.
Звісно, без проблем. Проходь, будь-як удома.
Так вхід закритий.
Серйозно? Наглухо. Ми й раніше нікого не пропускали. Тим паче після сигналу.
Adnich
А якщо
underscore Nick
заплачу,
І що я
Said,
з твоїми купонами
"It is."
зроблю? Миклуха після сигналу зброєю майже не торгує. Патрони зараз цінніші за папірці, а за несправжні тим паче.
я чув, що якийсь дух може допомогти мені.
Ох, блядь.
Ви тільки, блядь, подивіться. Габела, може знижечку гостю
Oh, it's
організуєш?
audible.
Чи одразу попросимо телеграфа
me check.
екскурсію замутити?
Я не бачив духа від самого
It's
сигналу.
audible?
Так, у нас були з ним справи. Але я щось не пригадую, щоб ти жалівся на мої зв'язки, коли я 2 ящики патронів притарабанив.
Розкажи про духа.
Заповзятливий мужик звів мене зі смітником і з мсопівцями. Але як моноліт з'явився, так я його більше і не бачив.
Тому що він зрозумів, що його бізнес із проведення сталкерів через рубіж накрився мідним тазом.
Це його бізнес, не мій. Мені байдуже, чим він займається.
Ви навіть не уявляєте, наскільки мені зараз не до цього.
Хочеш до Прип'яті? Знайди мені цього духа. Як бачиш, людей у мене небагато. Тож, якщо хочеш перейти рубіж, доведеться побігати.
У водонапірній вежі сидить людина, яка працювала з духом. Він тобі дасть інфу про нього. Якщо просохне,
Adnich underscore Nick
звісно.
said,
Ну от, не так
Too
уже й
many can
складно
read
було
public.
по ділу потякало відкривати. Можеш
I'm gonna
починати,
get my
сталкер.
medicine in.
Не затримуй.
Ooh. For the cough. Actual cough syrup. Really helps. But I need to take it every 4 hours or so. That was the first of the day. As soon as I coughed for real.
Adnich Missouri 3292 said, anti-rad heals.
Вийти на сполох. Або не бийте. Насильство не вийшло.
Not bad. Yeah, the syrup is like anti-rad. By the way, this encounter is so much better than the Duga assault, and so much better than before. This is really, really good now,
Adnich underscore
actually.
Nick said, I want to try my silly joke with the TDS.
Silly joke.
Adnich underscore Nick said, I speak Ukraine Ion.
I speak Ukraine Ion. I don't know if that guy's enemy or hostile. Enemy or hostile, he's both. There. Oh no, Skeef! Oh! I suck. I didn't see that guy, so I just ran out in the open, focused on the other guys on the right, and he got me good for being stupid, for not checking. That was a
At
well-deserved
Mitch_Nick
punishment.
said, "Is Ian a word or am I trippin'?"
Eon? Neon, neon, neon is a word. Okay, so actually, let's get better prepared for this fight.
Наступний.
Наступний.
Краще вже тут
Yeah. Look, he's selling a suppressor as well. Lovely. 15,000? What do you think I'm made out of? Coupons?
Якщо
Yeah.
Повернімося до розмови.
Раз. Термінове повідомлення від Ріхтер-бюро. Моноліт на горизонті. Вийти на сполох. Або не вийти. Насильство не вийде.
At Mitch_Nick said, "Yeah, seems like an Ian is a synonym for an age, like a long period of time."
Oh yeah, that happened eons ago. Yeah, I've seen that word used before. Haha, I'm so sneaky. I'm the sneakiest.
At Real_Mitya said, "The hardest thing about this fight is to not shoot core guys by accident."
Yeah, I'm being careful about that, but the AI has been really, really good. This encounter has been handled really well by the AI. I'm impressed. Big difference, very noticeable. Since you're here, then take your stuff, okay? That good with you? While everybody's fighting, Misha is looting. As per usual. You getting some really long range shots? Yeah. What was that, like 100 meters? Steady hand really helps. Oh man, that looks and sounds so good. A steady hand really helps with the long range stuff. I think pardon. I think that probably sounded very disturbing. I'm sorry. I think that my time playing paintball and getting my fair share of friendly fire, being on the receiving end of friendly fire, has made me very careful not to shoot friendlies in video games. Because I've suffered from friendly fire a lot playing paintball.
Ану ходи сюди, монолітівська морда.
Це я, Скіф.
Твоя морда не краще. Гаразд, підіймайся.
Краще. Не краще. Look. Real-time lighting rocks. The cup's shadow dances with the lamp.
@Nick_Nick said, "It's a me, Skeef.
It's a me, Skeef.
Ну, за що Коршунов тебе купив? Бабло? Влада?
Bubble.
У яку ціну нині воля і
What's the
самоповага?
bubble?
Я ж до останнього сподівався, що ти їх просто найобуєш, а ти... Хіровий з мене провідник. І янгол-охоронець теж гімняний.
So what should I say?
Що ти взагалі тут робиш?
Чудово проводжу час. Розважаюся від душі зі своїми ліпшими приятелями, розчаруванням у людях і ненавистю до себе. Я тут роблю те саме, що й ти. Іду за своєю
@Nick_Nick
мрією.
said,
Діти, поки
Bublo
правда
is
не
money, but
виходить,
more like Dosh or other fancy
одне
word.
радує. У тебе теж.
Then I'm doing it. My Skeef is doing it for the bubble.
@YasNazori3292
От тому я
Said.
й хочу все виправити.
feels bad for Richter.
Yeah, I like Richter.
Хто ми? Ти і варта? Коршунов? Цей пихатий індик Далін? Треба було лишити тебе в тих аномаліях. От врятував я тебе і чого домігся? Поставив під загрозу ту єдину, кого я люблю. Зону.
От тільки вона тебе не любить.
Та пішов ти нахер! Чи ти думаєш, що я тобі в такому стані не наваляю?
Не наваляєш. І ти це знаєш.
@Nick_Nick
А ще знаєш, що зона
Said.
може для когось і
_Richter
прекрасна.
Wa.
Але це таки помилка.
Помилкою було допомагати тобі.
Або єдиним випадком, коли ти вчинив правильно. Час був рушієм науки, варта давала порядок, спокій. Кому від цього було гірше, крім бандитів і терористів? Допоможи мені показати тобі, що все це було не дарма, що світ може бути кращим. Допоможи мені знайти духа. Допоможи
Духа.
виправити. Це все.
А навіщо тобі потрібен дух?
Дух.
Я шукаю прохід до Прип'яті. І знаю, що він водив туди сталкерів.
І що варті треба в Прип'яті? Не відповідай, дай угадаю. Конфіденційна інформація. Дух – людина мрії. Він хотів знайти свій дім у зоні. Спершу в Прип'яті,
дім в
а
зоні.
після сигналу у
A
Лимані.
place in the zone.
Мабуть, ви навіть
Right?
трохи схожі, як би образливо це не звучало. Для духа, звісно ж. Навіть не дивлячись на те, що він був монолітівцем. Я вірив тобі, Скіфе. Я думав, що ти бачиш, що таке зона насправді, а ти так нічого й не зрозумів.
Gonna answer like a true warden.
Та нема тут чого розуміти, Ріхтере. Зона – це помилка.
А знаєш що?
@Nick_Nick
Пам'ятаєш,
Said.
я тобі на териконі
A home in the
монетку
zone.
подарував? Ту саму, з Прип'яті.
Oh yeah, Domu is home.
Хай зона і вирішить, що з тобою робити.
Я stupid.
Лишка.
Ха! Сьогодні твій день, Скіфе. Тримай координати з вказівкою на схрон духа. Удачі в дорозі не бажаю. Сподіваюся, ти ніколи не потрапиш до Прип'яті. Ти її недостойний.
I'm not достойный. Недостойный. Oh, look, it's an improvised hand washer. So you have a bucket, you drill a hole in the bottom, and you drive a stick with a weight on one end, and on the other, a screw head with a gasket on it. the weight pushes down on the gasket, and if you design it well, you can have a gasket in the cup as well. And when you need to wash your hands, you just press up on the thing, and water will. I used to make those in my line when I was camping in one spot long term. I would set up a little sink because I would have to wash all my stuff, like all my cooking ware and my knives and my saw.
Yeah, those are popular in villages.
Huh.
At Niche_Nick said, or just in your backyard.
See, what's interesting is, man, I would do that and people would think I was a genius. But it's just ordinary village technology, like low-tech solutions to simple everyday problems. Doesn't require any pipe work. All it requires is the willingness to do it yourself. And sometimes a friendly neighbor might be able to do it for you. So it's neplóha. I've got way too much stuff. The Lavina, the rat killer. If I recall correctly, Spirit's stash is in a cave. And it's a Snork cave. So I'm actually gonna take the Lavina, since we know how good it is.
At Niche_Nick said, you can also make it even easier by just flipping a big bottle and open the cap just enough for the water to run.
Yeah, makes sense. I think you could even design a mechanism using the cap as your seal. You know, making the cap your gasket seal for the spudger. Or whatever it's called. I don't need that much ammo. My mistake, that's not what I meant to do. The rat killer away. Grenade away.
At Niche_Nick said, yeah, the possibilities are almost endless.
I love village craftsmanship is goated. Let's see if this lady can upgrade our charod for us.
Тільки давай швидко та різко. Чайок холоне. Будь-який ремонт за твої купони.
That's why I love bushcraft, man.
At Yasnazori3292 said, Mishko, how did you learn English so well?
That's a good question, Yanisori. You know, I don't know too many English. I pretend. I'm kidding. Short answer is my parents really invested in my education. Long answer is I grew up speaking English at school and had just enough practice to be fluent. And the education was very good as well. So it's a mix of two things. The education on one end and the constant practice on the other. Of coupons, I can see that. I only have 8 coupons. Now, I think there's a certain beauty.
At Yasnazori3292
When
said, oh, nice.
For example, my lady, my girlfriend, perhaps wife to be. Don't let her know I said that. She'll get really excited. She learned English later on, and I think her English is beautiful because she practiced it a lot, learned it second language, and she has a bit of an accent. She still speaks it really well, and I think that's beautiful. I think people retaining their accent when they speak English and they speak it well is very beautiful to listen to. And I don't have that naturally.
Said, zipper mouth face.
Good man, good man. Oh, this guy probably wasn't careful enough.
@Nick_Nick said, yeah, I like accents.
Yeah, I think accents are a beautiful thing to have.
@Nick_Nick said, some wanted to get rid of them, but I don't really understand why.
Yeah, you know, it only impresses... How do I say this? It's only having a... Speaking English well and then getting rid of your native accent to speak like a native. It's kind of something you do to impress native speakers at that point, not to use the language. And yeah, it's nice to have impressive English, but your English doesn't need to sound native to be impressive, on the other hand. So it goes both ways. Oh wait. If there's snorks in here, I want to be ready. Yeah. Hey, let's
@Nick_Nick said, it might be cool to remove it on command for acting or SMTH, but ripping it out by the root is too much.
Yeah, I never developed an accent because I learned English from a very, very young age. So it kind of is a native language to me as well. There it is. There was another. It was rats, not snorks. Isha so silly.
@Nick_Nick said, okay, yeah, it's boat ram time for me. See you all in a few.
Boterham time. Oh. Enjoy your lekker boterham.
@Yasnazori3292.
And I hope you have some
said,
poffertjes with your boterham.
sometimes you just want people not to treat you with bias and negativity because of where you're from.
Yeah, I think you do escape that when you can carry a native accent. That's something I didn't consider, man. You're really right about that part.
@Yasnazori3292.
At the same time,
said,
someone...
When I first came to Poland and was looking for an apartment, Poles would hang up on me as soon as they heard my accent.
Yeah, that sucks, man. Yeah. At the same time, that just shows what someone's character is. The kind of person who hears an accent and all of a sudden realizes, okay, this person speaks multiple languages, will respect you because they know what it's like to learn other languages. So it's quite simple, really. If someone gets turned off by listening to a foreign accent, they probably don't speak more languages, and you're probably more educated than them, and then that's just them being less educated than you when they act that way. And people with poor education tend to not be so smart. So it is what it is. At the end of the day, if somebody's running a rental business, most of the time, their main concern is money. They're doing it for the money.
Оце ти інтайм, чувак. Нічого не скажеш. Я вже з останніх сил тримався. Зумлів кілька разів. Як тебе сюди занесло?
Випадково поряд опинився.
Значить, сьогодні мій день. Дякую, мен. Може, ти мені ще з однією справою допоможеш? Мій загін мав розібратися з бандитами, які засіли тут, неподалік. Але вони нас накрили на підході, як салаг. Як знали, що ми йдемо. Завали їх і приходь на росток. Бармен з тобою розрахується за працю. Візьмося, а?
At real
Добре,
underscore Mitya
розберуся з твоїми бандитами.
said,
Розповідай.
wanting to get rid of your
Вони
accent
тут
might
поряд
also
база,
be a part
на
of a
складах.
colonial inferiority
Туди веде
complex,
туни, прямо з
as if
цієї
you're
будівлі.
shameful of where
Іди
you're
по
from and
ньому
see
і
native
зможеш
speakers as
захопити їх
superior.
зненацька.
At real
От
underscore
ключ від
Mitya
дверей, за якими прохід.
said,
Мітку
depends
скинув,
on
не
the
загубишся.
context, of course.
Як
Yeah,
розберешся
that's,
з
I
паразитами,
think,
приходь на росток.
a
Бармен
common
купонів
reason
не
people
пошкодує.
here in my country want to get
Ці
rid of their
бандоси
accent.
нас уже задовбали. Торгівля через них зійшла на пси. Ну добре, іди. Щасти, мен.
That's the main reason people in my country would want to get rid of theirs. The unfortunate sensation of feeling that you're not good enough. The way you speak English. I am gonna accept the freedom quest here because I'm short on funds on one end, and I know that the chance of finding a really good artifact in the caves is rather high. So I'm gonna do that. Wow, look at that. Lumen working well indoors. That's a screenshot. Now this is a good mission for the Lavina. Please be a good artifact. I don't think it's what we were hoping for.
Хай ці волівці тільки сунуть. Порвуть за...
I'm not gonna fight the pseudo giant. Really? I needed 2 headshots. The other one, not this guy. idea. Let's see how the bandits deal with that guy. Don't attack me, I freed you. Done the bravest part, which is to infiltrate them.
At real_Mitya said, people complain about stealth in S2 being too hard, but you can kill a guy and the NPC right next to him won't hear a thing.
Yeah, that happens. I think people are too keen on complaining about most things these days. It's kind of like part of the hobby is, hey, what do you like complaining about? I've dealt with many like you before. Nice dodging ability, Skeef.
Adyas Nazori 3292 said, poor mutant.
Yeah, should we just let him live? Should we just let him live? You want to let him live? Let's let him live. I'll let him live.
Nazori 3292 said, Hi is hiding from you, disappointed face.
I'll let him live. And if you know the context of that mutant, poor thing was the victim of multiple experiments. The first one, of course, being a pseudo-giant. Just the fact of being a pseudo-giant. And the second is, he's also part of the collar experiment. So these wardens clearly took care of these bandits.
Adyasnazori3292 said, I saw a mod that makes all mutants friendly and it's so cute.
Aww. That's adorable. Son of a businessman. Taking care of that sniper. There he is. He almost got him. Good thing I have an exosuit.
Здається, у нас підкріплення. Сталкере, допомагай!
Why is there a...
Допоміг з цими тварюками, але ти б краще валив звідси. І швидше. Не до тебе зараз.
What did you say? You don't come with subtitles, my dude.
Я ж сказав дякую. Але йди куди йшов.
Adyasnazori3292 said,
Yeah.
It's not their fault that this poor creatures appeared in the middle of front line, sad face.
I feel bad for them except Snorks. Yeah. I'll show you why about the Snorks.
Я шукаю духа. Знаєш його?
Звідки ти взагалі? Ай, годі, чого вже в схованки грати. Знаю. Він найняв нас довести його до Лиманська. Тільки от не ті проводи вийшли. Гаразд, іди собі своєю дорогою. Я тобі все сказав.
I've never attacked this guy. I'm gonna attack
Мені
him.
потрібно туди пройти. Відчиняй або відчиню сам.
Бачить зона, я не хотів тебе чіпати. Але ж ти до біса гоноровий.
Damn, I feel bad for him. I feel bad for him, but I wanted to see what that was like, what this encounter turns into. He died.
Ключ-карта від бункера у мене в кишені. Знайдеш там сканер, за допомогою якого я в Прип'ять ходив. З ним не складно. Розберешся.
You know what? I don't like that. I'm gonna do the normal encounter. If you kill him, they both, like, spirit just dies. I don't mind doing the encounter all over again. It's not a bad encounter at all. However... Oh, really? No. No, 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 no. Hold up. There we go. That's done it.
Avnich_Nick said, Bravo 6 going dork.
Going dork. Heads up, Four Eyes.
Це у нас підкріплення. Сталкере, допомагай!
A spirit. Sparker. Hey, I haven't seen that before. So that's a Sparker. Let's see if there's another one. Not creepy at all. So, look at the Snorks. I'll show you something about the Snorks in a minute. Hey, are you the leader of the Stalkers? Do you mind chatting with me?
Давай потім. Давай потім.
What did he call me?
Ну, хоч розім'явся. Я ж сказав дякую. Але йди куди йшов.
Я шукаю духа. Знаєш його?
Звідки ти взагалі? Ай, годі, чого вже в схованки грати. Знаю. Він найняв нас довести його до Лиманська. Тільки от не ті проводи вийшли. Гаразд,
Adnich
іди собі
_
своєю дорогою.
said,
Я тобі все сказав.
why are snorks called snorks?
I think short for snorkelers because they've got a tube so they look like they're snorkeling. Gotta be it.
Просто хочу з ним поговорити. Можливо, зможу допомогти.
Не думаю, що ти вже чимось допомог. Добре, іди. Відчиня.
Adnich _ said, makes sense.
The thing about Snorks is you can see this guy. He's got a Russian tourniquet on. So does this guy. So
Adik Bahask
Snorks
said, afternoon.
Hola Iskra. It's not afternoon, it's morning.
Adnich _ said, that's why they died.
Yeah, they don't work very well, really. They don't.
Хитрі тварюки. Мутанти ці, так? Один відволікає, один обходить. Майже як люди. Ну, скоро на одну людину менше стане. І останнім, кого я побачу, буде пес Коршунова. Ну, дякую, Зоно, за прощальний подарунок.
Звідки ти знаєш, хто я?
Я в душі не їбу, хто ти такий. Але з яким
Adnich
пристаєш,
_
такий сам
said,
стаєш.
I heard they make more bad than good.
Вартівського виродка я завжди впізнаю. А ще казали, що зі сталкерами не працюють. Навіщо ви мене шукали?
Мені треба потрапити до Прип'яті. Я знаю, ти проводив сталкерів в обхід Янова.
Ти думаєш, я так гроші заробив? Та хрін там. Ледве витрати покривав. Дігтярьов ідіот. Не можна ховати від людей мрію, розумієш? Це як море, на якому ти ніколи не бував. Там завжди сонячно і завжди тихо.
Hola, Nureddin Obdionov E5G.
At Nureddin E5G said, Hi CGR.
Варті треба до Прип'яті.
At Nureddin E5G
Але мої
said,
таємниці
and chat.
помруть зі мною.
Як тобі вдалося
Adnich
пережити
_
сигнал?
Бункер
said,
іскри.
well, that is certainly a nickname of all time.
Son,
Справжньої,
son.
моєї. Його екранували від
It's hard to
будь-якого
say.
псівпливу.
Nureddin Obdionov E5G. That's the one you're saying?
Цікаво.
Am I saying it right?
Тепер. Сподіваюся, все добре.
Ні я, ні полковник марних смертей не хочемо. Монолітівський регенератор, бачиш? Я можу тебе вилікувати, а ти розкажеш те, що я хочу знати.
І з цього все і починається. Ти мені, і я тобі. Тут угода з совістю. Там. Ні. Пішов ти нахер. і варта твоя. Я йшов
Agnes
у
Nazori
Ілянськ,
3292
щоб знайти там
said,
дім.
Alga
Але
KZ
для того,
slightly
щоб
smiling face.
позбавити його від всіх сталкерів, зона має бути вільною.
Але ти не повинен заради цього помирати. Я все ще шукаю свій дім,
Adik
як і ти.
Bahask
Ми
said,
не такі різні, як тобі
I feel
здається.
so tired
Наші
despite
таємниці з нами не
sleeping from
помирають.
yesterday's overtime
Лише
shift.
наші мрії.
Вартівцями
I feel the same way too, but it's because I'm ill. Hope you feel better, Iskra.
@Nich_Nick said,
No.
Regenerator mentioned. I thought it just disappeared from the plot as soon as you get it.
Так лишаються живими. Тримай і розповідай, що знаєш.
зараз. От, отримав. Це координати бункера. Я там залишив сканер, який Дигер зі смітника модифікував. Паяльником, здається, звуть. Коротше, звичайний сканер аномалії створює, а цей прибирає. Інструкція теж у бункері. Ви у варті розумаки. Розберетеся. І, мабуть,
He intended it for Strider.
але все одно
@Real_Mitia
сподіваюся, що у вас
said,
нічого не вийде.
Good thing Skiff carried that heavy-ass regenerator on him for days just in case he might need it.
Має
To
лишитися
regenerate a monolithian or a former one.
Розумієш?
Зона взагалі не має існувати.
Zone is a mistake. That's what he said, right? I think that's what he said. Oh, Beryl.
@Nich_Nick
Oh.
said, I played 3 times with the different decisions every time, yet I never had this conversation about the regenerator.
See, Nick, that's the difference between you and me. I'm a true warden.
Agnes Nazori
You're not a
3292
true warden.
said, must not to exist, he said.
You're not a true warden. The thing is, in the in the Spark plotline, Spirit is supposed to die because remember, Sparkers believe in like a zone heaven. Which is why Skeef says that's how you stay alive. No. we out of the woods, yet are we out of the woods, yet are we out of the woods? Are we in the clear, yet are we in the clear, yet are we in the clear, in the clear, yet good? Are we out of the woods, yet are we out of the woods, yet are we out of the woods, yet are we out of the woods? Are we in the clear, yet are we in the clear, are we in the clear, yet good? Oh, the best night vision by far.
@Nich_Nick said, Dominican Republic, Dominican Republic, Dominican Republic, Dominican Republic, Dominican Republic, Dominican Republic, Dominican
La
Republic.
gente dice Miguel Barazazo, yo vengo siendo yo el y tú vienes siendo Puma. Quídense del medio, viene el toro con tu tuma. Es que no maga. Gosh. Not me singing Dembo. Dembo. Dembo, Dembo, Dembo. You guys know the origin of Dembo? I think it's Jamaican. A song called Dem Bow, like they bow. Dem bow to the real one. Sin. Yeah, they're not shooting at me. It's just the bullets snapping by. Woo! I'm getting lucky they're not hitting me if they're that close. Study a low, 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 low,
Niche
low,
underscore Nick
low, low.
said,
Get low,
I know a
get
song
low,
Get Low
get
from
low.
NFS.
So which one is it? Is it that one? The second one, right? Get low, get low, get low. Yeah.
At niche underscore Nick said, the second one.
I also remember being exposed to explicit adult songs when I was a child. What is a bandit doing here? Of all people.
Прав же був з Тополею. Чому він нам просто ключ-карту не дав?
Ah. Think twice, Sparkers. The four-eyed monster is here for you. It's like Skifa can see the future. Skifa? Glad to see you, buddy.
Addict
Let's
Bahask
get out of here.
said, my cassette tape player been playing the same song of me trying to play the best is yet to come on my guitar on repeat.
What? My cassette player has been playing the same song of me. Oh, okay, so you recorded yourself. Gotcha. I was like, what? I don't understand that. Oh, man, I need to stretch. My trapezius still hurt from Monday when I was doing deadlifts. Put my shoulders into it. And they still hurt because I'm ill. And recovery is eternal when you're ill. The original Spark. Guess that's why I had the thumbnail I had today, huh? I like cassettes.
Addict Bahask said,
Ikpa.
I have a habit of recording myself playing guitar on tapes.
I like
At niche underscore Nick said,
recording my ideas.
do you still use cassettes? Wow.
I like cassettes. Cassettes are lots of fun. They sound better than vinyl. Or, yeah, they do. I think they do sound better than vinyl. But they're still analog.
Ну і кілька болтів кинь, перш ніж сунути твого носа. Просто так, про всяк.
Now they weren't intended to replace vinyl, but
Addict Bahask
I wish I had taken
said,
care of all that stuff
it belongs
better.
to my mom, so I cling onto it like glue.
Or you stick to it like caramel. Stick to me. Stick to me like caramel. Walk beside me. Till you feel nothing is free. You like my falsetto? I have no falsetto skill whatsoever. A Martin.
At niche underscore Nick said, last time I saw a cassette collection was at my old house in like 2016. Addict Bahask said, same for the guitar, it belonged to my mom, it's a D28 Martin.
Let me see what that looks like. DE28. By the way, for those of you wondering, this beauty is what he's talking about. There's, I'm gonna do my best to squeeze it over here. You guys see that? That's what he's talking about.
At Nick_Nick said, "You Martin, Miguel is better."
Ew, Martin Miguel is better. There's a brand called Miguel. I know there's a chips somewhere in Eastern Europe called Miguel.
Said,
I think
Sexy.
Serbia. It's beautiful, man. You know, at my place of work, speaking of acoustics,
said, Miguel or Misha?
Miguel. Like, they're called Miguel potato chips, I think in Serbia.
At Nick_Nick said, Miguel.
Miguel. I have people mispronounce my name like that, Miguel. Or Miguel. Miguel? Miguel? Miguel?
Наступний.
I'm наступний.
Краще вже тут закінчаться купони, ніж там на бої.
So Krasha is better. So better to run out of coupons here than bullets out there. Yeah, I see it. Look at me. Making 100 buckaroos just like that.
Said, Miguel.
You're Gale. Are you Gale? Who's Gale? My Gale. Our Gale. Yeah, that's a good way to make some money. I need money. Arthur Morgan.
Adik Bahask said, I'd rather run out of bullets than coupons since I can buy bullets with coupons or use a knife.
Якщо зажав, дивись потім
But
не
you can use
шкодуй.
bullets to take bullets from people. But they'll shoot back. Now, craftsman lady. Here.
Тільки давай швидко та різко. Чайок холоне.
Your chai is getting cold? Well, too bad,
Будь-який
lady.
ремонт за твої купони.
Because I've got a lot of work for you. Okay? First, the Diamond XO. I need to be able to sprint in this big boy. Good, good, good. You're good at this. You're good at this, lady. Now I want to be able to carry all the artifacts I can. Without being sad about it.
Said, imagine if we had different melee weapons.
I'm out of
Nizori
coupons.
3292 said,
Подивимось, що ще
Perfect woman.
притарабаниш.
At Nick_Nick said, Victoria.
Victoria, yeah.
Yeah.
The perfect woman. Look at that. I'm not gonna use the let me see. Hold on. Let me try something. I want to compare the diamond to the Warden XO. Because maybe I should have just used the Warden XO to. No man. There's no way. No way.
At Raiden Rising Revengeance.
Raiden is
said,
back.
I have returned. At Raiden Rising Revengeance.
Glorious
said,
hero returns to the
but
stream
only for
chat.
a bit I got break RN. Adik Bahask.
Don't worry
said,
too much. We're almost
drinking
wrapping up the
green
stream.
tea and eating Makeranai. At Nick_Nick
Makeranai.
said, the second coming of Raiden.
I love Makeranai, man. Makeranai and Kess and Formaggio, best combination. Love it. I gotta sell as much stuff as I can, because, frankly, it's all useless to me. Do I have a... No, I don't. Yeah, I do. I do have a Gauss gun. Yeah.
At Raiden Rising Revengeance said, also for all of you peeps in the Discord, I've put up a poll in the general chat.
Наступний.
General chat.
Краще вже тут закінчаться купони, ніж там на
At
бої.
Nick_Nick
Gotta
said,
check it out, Raiden.
oh damn.
Oh damn, indeed. What is oh damn? $66K back in my pocket. I'll take it.
At
Якщо
Raiden Rising
зажав,
Revengeance said, for context Misha, I want to host
Oh.
game nights for the community if people are interested.
Yeah, that'll be fun.
краще.
Miss Ha proves if Miss Ha is available, Miss Ha will join even. Wow. I don't think... Okay, so see those 14 grenades and 9 grenade launcher grenades? He's buying it for 4,629 coupons. If I were to buy the exact same from him, how much would he charge me? Not looking good at all. How many grenades was it? I forgot already. Damn. Misha idiot. I guess that's why I'm not called idiot.
At Raiden
for
Rising
nothing.
Revengeance said, I was thinking of either doing Cough Coop if it's not too many or if it's more that we could make a MP like a little tournament
Якщо
for the first
зажав,
game night.
дивись, потім не шкодуй.
I think the more vanilla a game is, the better for game nights. But that's just me. Makes it more accessible. Alright, we're just getting things ready for the next
Тільки
stream. Because we're gonna wrap up now.
Будь-який ремонт за твої купони.
That should do it. Now, will this lady do any upgrades for the Kharod? Because that's what we're going to use for the rest of the playthrough. Yeah, weight reduction would come in nicely. We already have the weight reduction.
At Raiden Rising Revengeance said, I don't know how to set up multiplayer things in the OG games, so I'd have to look that up.
I don't know what to do about the laser sight. I'll sleep on it.
At Raiden Rising Revengeance said, Karod over Dnipro? Are you insane? Are you a crazy hamburger?
No, not crazy hamburger.
At Ikbahask said, I remember some kid made a video asking for financial help while their story didn't line up, and when someone said they scammed people they unlisted the video.
Don't ask for help on a stream to strangers, especially if this... Just start a GoFundMe. Gosh, there's actual platforms for asking for help. That's something you know, like, guys. If people come to you for entertainment, and if they're a loyal fan base, sure, and you need help, it's a lot to ask for help from people who are already giving you stuff, you know? When you have followers, they're giving you their time. Sometimes they're paying for membership. Sometimes they're paying for super chats. If you guys want to get into content creation, I would draw a line in doing that. You can open up a GoFundMe, but dang, just trying to be predatory to your own followers, that's just disgusting. Which one to pick? Probably the ergonomic stock. You're too stingy.
At Raiden Rising Revengeance said, when you have a lot of subscribers, I will come out of my cave and waste all my money on you.
I appreciate the support, Raiden, but please don't spend all your money on me. Support, like, a little bit of support goes a very long way.
Подивимось, що ще притар.
Just so you guys have an idea, the memberships that you guys pay goes into software. So when you
Addict Bahask said, I see content creation as a hobby
Yes.
since YouTube is an unstable income and I'd rather be unemployed than be a YouTuber, but am thankful for my decent paying job.
That's exactly it.
At Raiden
Iska.
Rising Revengeance said, I will give you all my money. At Nick_Nick
Oh man,
said, why don't you become Batman or Iron Man or another caveman?
Batman is the best caveman. By the way, Iskra hit it right on the head. When you make money off of YouTube, you should probably use that
At
money
Raiden Rising Revengeance
to keep the YouTube going.
said, once
But-
I'm doing my apprenticeship, I'll be able to donate in the hundreds.
Oh, Raiden, that's a lot. Please use that for yourself, man. Please. But as I was saying, with YouTube, unless you're already making loads of money, you shouldn't pocket the YouTube money you make, because the YouTube money will allow your videos to be better, or allow you to make better
At
videos.
Raiden Rising
So
Revengeance
you'll have a better time.
said, you need a house, dude. At Raiden Rising Revengeance said, and a car.
I do need a house and a car. The car I'm driving now is my brother's car. And he wants to sell it. So I do need a house and I do need a car. The reason I'm not married yet is actually because I don't have a house. But again, if you're making money off of YouTube, use that money to grow your channel. Don't pocket it. Because if you use that money to grow your channel and it grows into something bigger, that's great. Now you
Addict
can
Bahask
change decisions.
said, in my opinion, if you get pretty decent money from YouTube, try to invest it on something you may get more money from in return than be extravagant like all of these generic streamers.
Okay.
Nick_Nick said, you stole both a PS5 and a car from your brother?
That's no. Iskra, you're on the money, literally. And Nick, I did not steal the car and the PS5 from my brother. The thing is, my brother, when he left for Japan, he didn't leave
Raiden
there
Rising Revengeance
expecting to move there permanently.
If you were single, I'd be worried you'd also steal your brother's girl.
Oh no, I'm not. Let me finish. So he basically left, and we had a deal with the car. And it ended up with me saying, okay, I'll take care of your
At
car
Nick_Nick
for when you come back.
said,
That
LMAO.
way he wouldn't have to, like, if you leave a car sitting a long time doing nothing, it wears out also. So you'd rather have somebody take care of it. So I covered all the car's expenses, kept it running over the years, and just been the car's caretaker.
At Raiden Rising
using it.
Revengeance
I sold my car.
said, your brother would be cooler if he moved to Korea.
Well, that's not gonna happen. But to make a long story short, yes, I drive my brother's car, and whenever he wants to come back and drive it himself or sell it, which is exactly what's about to happen in a week, he's gonna come back here and he's gonna drive it himself and sell it. So I do need a car. He's entitled to that because it's his car. So that was the deal. Now, the other side of it is the PS5. The PS5 was, he did not want to carry the PS5 up and down in Japan when he was moving a lot in that time. So he just said, you know what, when I go home, I'm going to leave the PS5 with my brother. And he just left it in my care like the car. And I said, sure. I mean, I wasn't planning on using the PS5 much at that time. Because I had the Xbox
Raiden Rising
and I
Revengeance
mainly play on PC.
said, my break is over, I gotta go. Miss her, please don't use the stinky corrode over the
And I'll do
Dnipro.
what I want. I'll do
Bye,
what I
bye,
want.
guys.
I'll do what I want, okay? I'll use my corrode all I want, my corrode all I want. Anyway, to wrap up, now the PS5 he let me keep when he bought another one. and I did pay for it. So I did pay for the PS5, so it's mine. I didn't steal it. But anyway, that's the stories. Bye, guys. We gotta wrap up the stream. Let me save here.
The only thing I have going is apartment ownership for a good deal, which is close to work, 10 minutes walk. At Niche_Nick.
That's crucial,
said,
man.
Bye. At Real_Mitya.
Cheers, guys.
Said,
cheers, Mitya.
Thanks for the
cheers,
stream.
Nick. Cheers, Iskra.
At
cheers,
Missouri3292.
Cheers to anyone lurking.
Said, see ya, Mishko. At
Cheers, Yasni Zoli.
Said,
and
stay safe.
I'll give you.
At Missouri3292. Said, thank you for the stream.
Cheers, man. And just to piss off Raiden, we're gonna do the classic Korean goodbye. 안녕하세요. And this too, because he's not here. So, bye, everyone.